When you are booking a cruise, the first thing you need to decide is which cruise line. Today we're going to compare MSC with Norwegian Cruise Line. Hello everyone, welcome to summer in England. This is what it looks like. It could start raining at any second, but in the last year, I've taken 2 MSC cruises and 2 Norwegian Cruise Line cruises, and they're very, very different. Many people think that taking a cruise is just taking a cruise, but no, so many things affect what the cruise is like. Different experiences, different restaurants, different amenities, so many things are different on different cruise lines. Because of that, there's so many negatives and positives to every single cruise line, but it all depends on you. What do you want out of your cruise? Because if you don't care about dining, then maybe this cruise line is not for you. If you have kids, maybe this cruise line is good for you. It really depends on you. That means that everything I say in this video, it's my opinion. You don't agree with it, okay, great, life goes on. Tell me why. Okay, tell me why. If you don't agree with me, great. If you agree with me, great. But tell me why. Just for reference, in the last year, I've been on the MSC Orchestra and the MSC Divina, and also the Norwegian Prima and Norwegian Getaway. Beautiful ships, absolutely beautiful ships, all of them, but they all offer different stuff, and the cruise lines, they focus on different things as well. So like I said, it all depends on you. I just got off an 11-day Northern Europe cruise on the Norwegian Prima. All of the vlogs are on my channel if you want to go and watch those, but today we're going to compare the different cruise lines. Very different experiences, because I like many things about Norwegian cruise lines, but I like things about MSC as well. So let's get into it. The first thing I don't think you can compare is the food. I didn't go to any specialty restaurants. I'm so happy with the buffet. I'm so happy with the main dining rooms. I think the food on every single ship is absolutely amazing. Like amazing. Food is not something that people can complain about on a ship. I really don't understand people complaining about food on a ship. You can eat 24/7 if you want to. Every single second of the day there's food available. If you don't like it, then go somewhere else. There's always food available, and you choose whatever you want. If you want to have 5 lunches, great, you can do it. If you want to have 3 dinners, you can do it. Of course, you don't want to waste food, but if there's something on the menu that you've never ever tried in your whole life, now's your chance to do it, because if you don't like it, great, you can order something else on the menu. That's what's so great about cruising. Like I said, don't waste it. So food is something that I really can't differentiate between Norwegian Cruise Line and MSC. Next is entertainment. Entertainment, again, absolutely amazing, but it depends on your tastes. Like I said, I've been on the Norwegian Getaway and the Norwegian Prima. I just got off the Prima, but I don't think I liked the entertainment more on the Getaway just because of the shows. Like, there was absolutely amazing live music on the Prima. The main theater show was Donna Summer. I don't know about Donna Summer, so I didn't like it. But on the Getaway, they had a show called $1 Million Quartet. Johnny Cash, Elvis, amazing show. Like the best show I've ever seen on a cruise ship ever. So just my tastes, I prefer the entertainment on the Getaway. I didn't like the Prima, but then the MSC ship's absolutely amazing. The production shows, the performers, everything top class. Like, for the price you pay for a cruise, maybe you wouldn't get that kind of standard in a theater, on a Broadway show. So it's definitely great value for money just for the entertainment. So entertainment is something that I can't differentiate either, but like I said, it's up to you. It's up to your taste. If you absolutely love Donna Summer, then great, you would absolutely love the Norwegian Prima, because that's what the show is. But I didn't like it. Doesn't mean I don't like Norwegian Cruise Line entertainment, because the other ship, they also had the smaller bars on the Norwegian Prima, absolutely amazing, but they have that on MSC ships too. So let's get into some of the positives and negatives. A huge negative for MSC is the safety drill that you have to do immediately. As soon as you get on the ship, you have to go straight to the emergency drill. MSC does not do it right. It's very inconvenient. It's very unreliable. Like, we sat there for like over an hour. They told us it was going to be 30 minutes. We watch a video, but yeah, MSC really needs to fix that, because it wastes everybody's time. And a few people actually asked the crew members, they're like, what's going on? What are we waiting for? And they said, we're waiting for more people to come. And it's like, I don't care. I'm on time. You know, it's not my fault that other people need to arrive on time and they're not here. Like, why are we waiting for them? So yeah, the MSC, they need to fix the drill, because like I said, it's the first day of the cruise. You have to do it. Like, by law, the ship cannot sail unless the passengers do the safety drill. Norwegian Cruise Line, you go there, you go to your muster station, you scan a QR code, you're done. That's it. There's a safety video that you can watch in your cabin, and that's it. You watch it in your own time. MSC needs to fix that. Norwegian Cruise Line does it the right way. One thing that I absolutely love about Norwegian Cruise Line is freestyle dining. That means that I can eat whenever I want to. That may sound strange, But on MSC, on most of the other cruise line, you have a set dining time. So for example, you have to choose 6:30 or 8:30. You have to go to dinner at that time. If your dinner time is 6:30 and it gets to 7 o'clock, they won't let you in because you're too late for dinner. But Norwegian Cruise Line, if I'm hungry at 6 o'clock, I can go at 6. If I'm not hungry until 9 o'clock, I can go at 9. I absolutely love this about Norwegian Cruise Line. Freestyle dining. I eat whenever I want to. It's my vacation. I shouldn't be told when to go to dinner. I don't like this about MSC. I don't like this about some of the other cruise lines, but you know, that's just me. I understand this is different for other people. Some people have kids, some people like to get a routine, and that's great. But for me, I want to eat whenever I want to. This is a negative in some ways because some people like to have the same waiter, some people like to sit with the same people, and on Norwegian Cruise Line you're not going to do that because everybody goes to dinner whenever they want to. But MSC, if your dinner time is 6:30, you're going to sit at the same table, you're going to sit with the same people, and you're going to have the same waiter. Some people love this, I don't care. It really doesn't affect my experience at all. So I really like freestyle dining on Norwegian Cruise Line. The next thing I'm going to talk about is I really couldn't put it in negative or positive because sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't, and that is theme nights. Norwegian Cruise Line, they have theme parties. Like they had an 80s party, people dressed up in 80s. They had a white party, people dressed up in white. But MSC, they have white night and they have 80s night and they have a formal night, of course. Some people absolutely love this. My dad goes on cruises and he loves getting dressed up on formal night with everybody else on the ship. That's great. I like getting dressed up as well, but sometimes I want to go to dinner in a hoodie, and I could do that on Norwegian Cruise. I mean, I could do that on MSC as well, but it's, you know, maybe you feel a little bit out of place when everybody's dressed up and you're not. But yeah, Norwegian Cruise Line doesn't really have theme nights. MSC, they have formal night. They have, it's not rules, it's guidelines, and you can wear whatever you want to. But on a formal night on MSC, if you go to the dining room in shorts, they won't let you in. But with Norwegian Cruise Line, you can wear shorts every single night if you want to. They're really not strict on the themes. Like I said, they do have parties, but MSC, they're not strict on it, but there are some guidelines that you have to follow. The next thing I'm going to talk about is not related to most people. It is related to me because I cruised solo. Like I said, I just got off the Norwegian Prima. I was cruising by myself. Go and watch those videos if you want to know what it's like cruising by yourself. But Norwegian Cruise Line and MSC, they have solo meetings every single day, but they are very, very different. So on Norwegian Cruise Line, they're going to be hosted. That means that a crew member is going to be there. They organize events, karaoke, scavenger hunts, quizzes, and people get really into it. It's so much fun. People go there and chat, and it's every single day. MSC does have solo meetings, but they just put it in the planner, go to this bar at 6 o'clock. No crew members there. Nobody knows who's solo. I went there and I didn't see anybody else cruising solo. Maybe there was, but I didn't know because there was nobody organizing anything. It was just, like I said, meet at this point if you want to and, you know, have fun. But Norwegian Cruise Line is definitely more structured, and I really like what they do on Norwegian Cruise Line. They are the best cruise line for solo travelers. They have solo cabins, which means you don't pay a single supplement. If you don't know, sometimes if you travel alone, you're still going to be paying for 2 people because most cabins are designed for 2 people. Doesn't sound fair, but that's the way they do it. But on Norwegian Cruise Line, they have single cabins designed for 1 person, so you pay for 1 person. You save a lot of money. The last thing I'm going to talk about is a huge negative for me. Like I said, everything I talk about is related to me. Maybe this is going to help you, but on MSC, they make every single announcement in 5 different languages. Okay, if you go to the show, the cruise director will say everything in English, Spanish, Italian, French, German, Portuguese. Like, some announcements take like 10 minutes. And like I said, this is not good for me. It wastes a lot of my time, and the captain does it too. Like, every single announcement will be in 5 different languages on MSC. I don't like this at all. I really don't like this. But like I said, you know, they have a lot of people that don't speak English on there. That's great for them, but it's not great for me. Like I said, everything's related to me. So if you don't like this, that's all right. This is my video. Make your own video. But I really don't like this. It wastes a lot of time, because even like the game shows, I remember one time on one of the MSC ships, we're playing like this game show, and they're like explaining the rules, and like everyone's like, yeah, let's go. And then 5 minutes later, she's still explaining the rules. So everybody's like bored by this point. Everyone's like, okay, can we play now? And it wastes a lot of time. Like I said, if you don't speak English, you speak Portuguese, great, MSC is for you. But I really don't like this. MSC, like, I'm not going to tell you to change it because, you know, that's the way they want to do stuff. But for me, I didn't like it, waste a lot of time. So there you go. That is my opinion about MSC and Norwegian. This is just from my experience. If you had a great experience on a ship, absolutely amazing, tell us about it. Write a comment, tell everyone, go on this cruise line, go on this ship, because every single ship I think is absolutely amazing. Like the smaller ships, the bigger ships, they have water slides, the different restaurants. Like there's so much on offer. And like I said, if you've never taken a cruise before, go for it. Take a cruise, because you never know, you might like it. It's not just for old people. It used to be, Cruises just used to be for old people, but they're not anymore. Okay, there's so much fun, and it really changes the experience what cruise line you choose. It doesn't matter so much for like airlines, like flying United and flying American. It's not going to change your experience that much, but on the cruise line it changes the experience a lot. You're going to have a very different experience on Disney Cruise Line and Royal Caribbean, Norwegian Cruise Line, MSC. It's going to be very different. Oh, by the way, one thing I really can't talk about is the price, because it totally depends on the itinerary, the time of year, what ship it is. It really depends. So can I say that one is cheaper than the other? Sometimes, but sometimes the other one is cheaper than the other as well. So it really depends what time of year, everything. So many factors affect this. Another thing I can't really compare is children. There is not one cruise line that's specific for children, maybe Disney Cruise Line, but it really depends what time of year it is, because if it's the school holidays, if all the kids are off school, then every single cruise ship is going to be full of kids. But if it's the winter, there's not going to be many kids on every single cruise line around the world. So it really depends what time of year it is for kids. So there you go. That was my opinion about MSC and Norwegian Cruise Line. Have you cruised on these cruise lines? Have you cruised on another cruise lines? Tell us about it. What did you like? What didn't you like? And there's no perfect cruise line. There's really not. It depends what you like. It depends what you prioritize, because they're very different. You're going to have a very different experiences on different cruise lines. So plan a cruise today. Go out there and see the world. Let me know what you think of this video. Thank you so much for the channel members. Click the join button below this video to become a channel member. I'm going to be traveling again very soon, so hit the subscribe to follow me wherever I go. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.